describe the experience of teaching older singers?
Well, I love teaching older singers, partly because there's so much experience inside that's, when they come to me, that's dying to come out. The desire for expression through music is so great. And so you have a student in front of you who doesn't, you don't have to pull their teeth to get them to do things. They just want to. I love the feeling of an older singer singing a phrase that they've never been able to do before and go, oh my God, that was amazing. They're amazed by themselves. They're amazed by the feeling. I'm working with one man who had a beautiful voice. He had lost his wife recently, and after, like, I don't know, 50 years or something, he was an older singer. And he's felt the best when he was singing. And some days he would come in, and so we'd work him into a really good singing voice for that day, a good balance where the top was working, and he'd sing through a song and the tears would flow down his face. He'd say, oh, it feels so good to sing like that. Not just good because you can sing, but it just released it, you know, the feeling of both grief but also gratitude to have something to be grieving about, you know, having had 50 years with an amazing mate. So those kinds of experiences where older singers are just ripe to take on the next part of their lives, to find meaning in different ways, and not have the pressure of becoming somebody. I mean, it's not that you don't want to when you're older, and older singers may go on to have careers starting at a much later age. But the pressure is not the same. You can take a little more time. I think you're more aware of what it takes to do good work, and that you can have more joy along the way. The younger singers tend to see the prize, and their eyes are always on that prize, and it's like, when will I get there? How long will it take to make me a star? I heard that so many times. And inside what I'm saying when they say that to me is, because you asked me that question 10 times longer than anybody else, because you really do have to learn how to go through the process. It has to be, I had to learn this too. You need to take joy in every step of the way, because that's what develops your voice. Your voice develops through the joy of growing with as the soul grows, the voice grows, and the two of them, you know, form kind of a bird that eventually flies. But they both have to grow together, and I think older people understand that, and they don't have so much hurry as younger kids do. Having said that, there are some really little kids. I'd worked with one 9-year-old who was a stunning personality. She certainly had no hurry. Her parents just loved that she just came and had her lessons, and when she sang, you just looked into those eyes and you just saw a wonder that was developing there. It was just like the world of wonder, not having experienced this before, not having seen this. You know, everything is new and fresh, and so there's that end too. When you're older, things aren't new and fresh in the same way. They're new and fresh in that 50 or 60 or 70-year-old person as they do that particular thing. But for the younger kid, everything is like, wow. And there's great joy in that too.